Hey Taurus, welcome back to the channel. I just sat down with my deck because I have been feeling this intense energy around you all week, and I needed to see what the cards wanted to share. And honestly, what came through is so beautiful and so perfectly timed for where you are right now. Your guides are absolutely stepping in to speed things up for you because they know something really important. You are ready for this. You have done the work. You have been patient. You have been steady and grounded like the beautiful earth sign you are. And now the universe is saying, okay, it is time to move things forward. So I am pulling cards specifically for Taurus, and I want you to really pay attention to what comes through, because this is not just a general reading. This is about the acceleration that is happening in your life right now. The pieces that have been slowly forming are suddenly clicking into place faster than you expected. Let me show you what the cards are revealing. The first card I pulled is the High Priestess, and wow, Taurus. This is such a powerful way to begin. The High Priestess is telling me that you have been sitting with some really deep inner knowing lately. You might not have spoken it out loud yet. You might not have even fully acknowledged it to yourself. But there is this wisdom inside you that has been growing. Your intuition has been trying to get your attention, and I think you have been listening more than you realize. The High Priestess is the guardian of secrets and hidden knowledge, and she is appearing here to tell you that you already know the truth about something important in your life. Your guides want you to trust that inner voice because it is about to lead you somewhere incredible. This is not about logic or what makes sense on paper. This is about that gut feeling that keeps coming back no matter how much you try to rationalize it away. The acceleration that is happening now is partly because you are finally ready to honor what you have known all along. You have been in this space of quiet preparation, of listening and observing, and that has built such a strong foundation of inner wisdom. The High Priestess is confirming that your intuition is absolutely spot on right now. When opportunities start showing up faster than expected, you will know which ones are truly aligned because something inside you will just click. You will feel it in your body before your mind even catches up. And your guides are making sure you recognize this gift because it is going to help you navigate everything that is about to unfold. The High Priestess is also about mystery and the unknown. And I feel like there is something in your life right now that you cannot quite see the full picture of yet. But instead of that feeling scary or uncertain, your guides want you to trust the process. You do not need to have all the answers right now. You just need to trust that you will know what to do when the time comes. This card is telling me that your spiritual connection is stronger than ever, and that is not an accident. You have been doing the inner work, whether that is through meditation, journaling, therapy, or just spending time alone with your thoughts. And all of that inner work has opened up this channel of communication with your higher self and your guides. They can reach you now in ways they could not before, and that is why things are about to speed up. You are finally receptive to the guidance and the opportunities they have been trying to send your way. The second card is the Hermit, and this is so interesting paired with the High Priestess because it is confirming this period of solitude and introspection you have been in. The Hermit is not about loneliness, it is about intentional withdrawal so you can find your own light. And Taurus, I think you have been in your hermit phase, whether you realized it or not. You have been taking space from certain people, situations, or even just the noise of the world so you could figure out what you actually want. You have been asking yourself the big questions. What do I really value? What kind of life do I want to build? What relationships actually feed my soul? And these are not small questions. These are the foundation of everything. Your guides are showing me the Hermit because they want you to know that this period of solitude and self-reflection was necessary. You needed this time to get clear, to shed what was not serving you, to remember who you are beneath all the expectations and obligations. And now that you have done that deep inner work, you are ready for what is next. The Hermit carries a lantern, and that lantern represents your inner light, your truth, your wisdom. You have been building that light during this quiet time, and now it is strong enough to guide you forward. The acceleration that is happening is not random. It is happening because you have done the preparation. You have laid the groundwork. And your guides are saying, okay, you have been patient. You have been diligent. You have done the work in the darkness. And now we are going to bring things to you faster because you are ready. The Hermit is also about being your own teacher and finding the answers within yourself rather than looking outside for validation. And I think that has been a huge theme for you, Taurus. You have been learning to trust yourself more, to rely on your own judgment, to stop seeking approval from people who do not truly understand your path. And that self-reliance is one of the most powerful things you have cultivated. Because when the opportunities come, when things start moving quickly, you are not going to be swayed by other people's opinions or doubts. You are going to know what is right for you because you have spent this time getting clear on your values and your truth. The third card I am seeing is Five of Wands. And okay, this is really interesting because it is showing me that part of the acceleration process involves navigating some conflict or competition. But here's the thing, Taurus, your guides are not showing me this as a warning or something to fear. They are showing me this as something you are absolutely capable of handling. The Five of Wands is about challenge, about having to assert yourself, about being in an environment where not everyone is on the same page or pulling in the same direction. And I think this is coming up because as things start to speed up in your life, you might encounter some resistance. It might be external, like other people competing for the same opportunity, or it might be internal, like different parts of yourself that want different things. But your guides want you to know that this conflict is actually productive. It is going to sharpen you. It is going to help you get clear on what you really want and how much you are willing to fight for it. The Five of Wands is also about creative tension, about the spark that comes from having to defend your ideas or prove yourself. And I think there is something here about you stepping into a more visible role, maybe putting yourself out there in a way you have not before, and that naturally comes with some pushback or competition. But you are ready for this. You have the strength and the clarity to hold your ground. The Five of Wands is not about aggression, it is about healthy assertion, about standing up for yourself and your vision without apologizing or shrinking. And I feel like your guides are actually excited about this energy for you because it is going to push you to show up more fully as yourself. When you have to fight a little bit for what you want, it makes you appreciate it more and it makes you realize just how capable you are. So if you find yourself in situations over the next few weeks or months where you have to navigate disagreements or competition or just a chaotic environment where everyone is pulling in different directions, do not see that as a bad sign. See it as confirmation that you are in the arena, you are in the game, you are actually going after what you want instead of sitting on the sidelines. The fourth card is the Sun, and this is where things get really beautiful, Taurus. After the introspection of the High Priestess and the Hermit, after the challenge of the Five of Wands, the Sun comes in to tell you that clarity and joy are on the other side of this. The Sun is one of the most positive cards in the entire deck. It represents success, vitality, happiness, and things finally making sense. And your guides are showing me this card to let you know that all the work you have been doing, all the patience you have shown, all the challenges you are navigating, they are leading you to a really bright and beautiful place. The Sun is about things coming to light, about truth being revealed, about seeing clearly after a period of confusion. And I think there is something in your life right now that has felt murky or uncertain. And the Sun is telling me that you are about to get the clarity you have been craving. Answers are coming. Situations that felt stuck are going to resolve. And you are going to feel this renewed sense of energy and optimism that has maybe been missing for a while. The Sun is also about authenticity and being seen for who you truly are. And I think part of what your guides are speeding up for you is this process of you stepping into your full authentic self and being recognized for it. Maybe you have been hiding parts of yourself, playing small, or trying to fit into boxes that were never meant for you. The Sun is saying that era is ending. You are about to experience what it feels like to be fully yourself and to be celebrated for it. The warmth and the vitality of this card is so palpable. And I just feel like your guides want you to know that happiness is not some distant destination. It is coming toward you right now. The sun is also associated with children and childlike joy, that pure, unfiltered delight in being alive. And I think your guides want you to reconnect with that part of yourself. You have been so serious, so responsible, so focused on doing the right thing, and while that has served you, there is also a need for more play, more spontaneity, more joy. Let yourself feel excited about what is coming. Let yourself believe that good things are not just possible, but likely. The sun is giving you permission to hope, to dream, to expect positive outcomes. The fifth card is Queen of Swords, and wow, Taurus. This is such a powerful energy to have on your side right now. The Queen of Swords is all about clear thinking, direct communication, and cutting through the nonsense. She does not sugarcoat things, and she does not tolerate games or manipulation. She sees the truth and she speaks it. And your guides are bringing this energy into your reading because they want you to embody more of this Queen of Swords energy as things accelerate. You need to be clear in your communication. You need to set boundaries. You need to be willing to have difficult conversations and make hard decisions. The Queen of Swords has been through things. She has learned her lessons, and she does not waste time on what does not matter. And I think your guides are telling you that you have earned this wisdom too. You know what you will and will not tolerate. You know what you deserve. And now it is time to act from that place of knowing. The Queen of Swords is also incredibly independent. She does not need anyone to validate her perspective or make her feel worthy. She knows her worth and she moves accordingly. And I think that is a really important message for you right now, Taurus. As opportunities come in, as things start moving faster, you might feel pressure to compromise or settle or take less than you deserve because you are worried nothing better will come along. But the Queen of Swords is saying absolutely not. You hold the line. You maintain your standards. You trust that what is meant for you will meet you at your level. The Queen of Swords is also about using your intellect and your discernment. Not everything that looks like an opportunity actually is one. Not everyone who shows up claiming to support you actually has your best interests at heart. And the Queen of Swords has the clarity and the detachment to see things as they really are, not as she wishes they were. So your guides are asking you to bring that level of discernment to everything that is coming your way. Ask the hard questions. Look at the fine print. Trust your analytical mind as much as your intuition. Both are giving you valuable information. The sixth card is Queen of Wands, and this is so exciting because you have the energy of two queens showing up for you, which tells me you are stepping into a really powerful phase of embodying your own authority and leadership. The Queen of Wands is confident, charismatic, creative, and magnetic. She walks into a room and people notice. She has this natural warmth and enthusiasm that draws others to her. But she is also fiercely independent and knows exactly what she wants. And Taurus, your guides are showing me this card because they want you to tap into this energy. You have been playing it safe, staying in the background, not wanting to draw too much attention to yourself. But that is changing. The Queen of Wands is telling you it is time to be more visible, to share your ideas, to let people see your passion and your creativity. You have so much to offer, and the world needs to see it. The Queen of Wands is also about taking bold action. She does not wait for permission or for the perfect moment. She trusts herself, and she moves forward with confidence. And I think that is what your guides are encouraging you to do. Stop overthinking. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect. Stop worrying about what might go wrong. The Queen of Wands energy is about trusting that you can handle whatever comes and that your passion and creativity will carry you through. This card is also deeply connected to manifestation and the fire element, which is all about willpower and making things happen. You have the power to create what you want, Taurus. You have the vision, you have the energy, you have the determination. And now your guides are saying, use it. Stop holding yourself back. Stop dimming your light. The world is ready for what you have to bring, and more importantly, you are ready. The Queen of Wands is also a leader and an entrepreneur at heart. She is not afraid to go her own way, to start something new, to take risks. And I would not be surprised if part of this acceleration in your life involves you stepping into a leadership role, or starting your own project or business or creative endeavor. Something where you are the one calling the shots, where you are building something from your own vision. And your guides are so supportive of this. They are basically saying, we have been waiting for you to be ready for this, and now you are. The 7th card is Knight of Pentacles. And I love that this is showing up because it is such a Taurus energy card. The Knight of Pentacles is steady, reliable, hardworking, and committed to seeing things through. He is not the fastest knight, he is not the flashiest, but he is the one who actually gets to the finish line because he does not give up. And your guides are showing me this card to remind you that even as things speed up, even as opportunities come in faster than expected, you do not have to change who you are. You do not have to suddenly become reckless or impulsive. You can still be methodical, you can still take your time with decisions, you can still build things in a sustainable way. The Knight of Pentacles is about long-term success, about doing things right rather than doing things fast. And I think your guides are balancing the message here. Yes, things are accelerating. Yes, you are ready for more, but that does not mean you have to rush or force anything. You can move forward at a pace that feels good to you. The Knight of Pentacles is also about mastery and craftsmanship. He takes pride in his work, he pays attention to details, he does not cut corners. And I think there is something here about you being in a phase where you are really honing your skills, whatever those skills might be. You are becoming an expert in your field, you are mastering your craft, and that dedication is going to pay off in really tangible ways. The Knight of Pentacles is one of the most practical cards in the deck, and he is all about results you can see and touch. So your guides are telling me that the acceleration you are experiencing is not just energetic or spiritual. It is going to show up in your physical reality. Money, opportunities, recognition, stability. Real concrete evidence that your hard work is paying off. The 8th card is Ace of Wands, and this is pure new beginning energy Taurus. The Ace of Wands is a spark of inspiration, a new passion, a creative opportunity that just drops into your lap. It is the universe handing you a torch and saying, here, go light something up. And your guides are showing me this card because there is something new coming into your life that is going to excite you in a way you have not felt in a long time. This is not something you have to force or figure out. This is something that is going to feel natural and right and aligned. The Ace of Wands is about raw potential and creative power. It is the beginning of a new chapter, a new project, maybe even a new identity. And I think part of what your guides are speeding up is the arrival of this new opportunity or inspiration. You have been ready for it, you have been waiting for it, and now it is finally here. The Ace of Wands is also about courage and taking that first step into the unknown. Yes, it is exciting, but it also requires you to be brave, to say yes to something even when you do not know exactly how it is going to unfold. And your guides are giving you this card as encouragement. They are saying, you have got this. You are more than capable of taking on this new beginning, and we are going to support you every step of the way. The Ace of Wands is also deeply connected to passion and purpose. This is not just about doing something new for the sake of it. This is about connecting with what truly lights you up inside, what makes you feel alive, what you could do for hours and lose track of time. Your guides want you to follow that spark because it is leading you toward your purpose. The 9th card is Temperance, and this is such an important message, Taurus. After all this talk about acceleration and new beginnings and stepping into your power, Temperance comes in to remind you about balance. The Temperance card is about moderation, patience, and finding the middle path. It is about blending different elements of your life in a harmonious way. And your guides are showing me this card because they want you to remember that you do not have to do everything at once. You do not have to burn yourself out trying to keep up with the pace of change. Temperance is asking you to be gentle with yourself, to integrate things slowly, to find a rhythm that feels sustainable. This card is also about healing and alchemy, about taking different parts of yourself or your life that might seem conflicting and finding a way to bring them together. And I think there is something here about you learning to balance different aspects of who you are. Maybe you have been seeing things as either or, like you have to choose between your practical side and your creative side, or between security and freedom, or between what you want and what others expect from you. But Temperance is saying you do not have to choose. You can have both. You can find a way to honor all the different parts of yourself. The angel on the Temperance card has 1 foot on land and 1 foot in water, showing that you can be grounded and practical while also being intuitive and emotionally connected. You do not have to sacrifice one for the other. Temperance is also about divine timing and trusting the process. Even though things are speeding up, there is still a perfect timing to everything. Some things need time to develop, some things need to be approached gradually, and your guides want you to trust that you will know the difference. You will know when to push forward and when to pull back, when to take action and when to wait. That inner guidance system you have been developing with the High Priestess and the Hermit, that is what is going to help you navigate the acceleration with grace and balance. The 10th and final card is 4 of Pentacles. And this is a really interesting card to end on because it brings up the theme of security and control. The 4 of Pentacles is about holding on to what you have, about being protective of your resources, about wanting to feel safe and stable. And I think your guides are showing me this card because they want to address something really important. As things speed up, as new opportunities come in, you might feel scared. You might want to grip tighter to what you already have because at least it is familiar and known. The 4 of Pentacles is showing up as a gentle warning from your guides. They are saying, we understand why you want to hold on. We understand why change feels scary, but if you hold on too tight, you are going to block the flow of abundance that is trying to reach you. You have to be willing to release control a little bit. You have to be willing to trust that there is enough, that you are safe, that you can handle whatever comes. The 4 of Pentacles can also represent a scarcity mindset, a fear that if you let go of what you have, you will not get anything better. And your guides are lovingly challenging that belief. They are showing you through all these other cards, the Sun, the Queens, the Aces, that there is so much good coming your way. But you have to be open to receiving it. You have to make space for it. And that might mean letting go of jobs, relationships, beliefs, or situations that you have been holding on to out of fear rather than love. The 4 of Pentacles is also about self-worth and knowing that you deserve to receive. Sometimes we block abundance not because we do not want it, but because deep down we do not believe we deserve it. And if that resonates with you, Taurus, your guides want you to work on that. You do deserve good things. You do deserve to be supported. You do deserve to have your life get easier and more joyful. And the more you can truly believe that, the more you will allow the acceleration that is trying to happen. So, Taurus, let me just recap what your guides wanted me to share with you today. You have been doing such profound inner work, getting clear on who you are and what you want. Your intuition is stronger than ever, and you are learning to trust yourself in ways you never have before. There are challenges ahead, some competition or conflict you will need to navigate, but you are absolutely ready for it. Clarity and joy are coming. You are going to get answers to questions that have been weighing on you. You need to step into your Queen energy, both the clarity and boundaries of the Queen of Swords and the confidence and magnetism of the Queen of Wands. You can move forward at your own steady pace while still embracing new opportunities, particularly a new creative spark or passion that is about to enter your life. Balance is key. You do not have to do everything at once, and you need to be willing to release control and trust that you are supported. Your guides are speeding things up for you not to overwhelm you, but because you are ready. You have done the work, you have built the foundation, and now it is time to see the results of all that effort. I really hope this reading resonated with you. If you felt that connection to any of these cards, drop a comment and let me know which one hit home the hardest. And if you are a Taurus, or you have strong Taurus placements in your chart, I am sending you so much love and encouragement right now. You are on the verge of something really special. Trust yourself, trust the process, and know that your guides have your back every step of the way. I will see you in the next reading.